Hey everyone, so it's the third time today that I've gone live on YouTube and I feel like I'm addicted now. I knew that people were going live on YouTube, but I hadn't really checked it out, and now I'm kind of like, ooh, this is like instant chatting with my subscribers, you guys. So no, I just kind of wanted to, because I felt like today I didn't have time to answer everyone back and chat enough. So anyway, I'm just doing this puzzle here. You can see it. I'll show it to you. Here it is. It's this 1,000-piece signature puzzle, Aladdin 25th anniversary edition. So this is how far I am. You can kind of see Aladdin and Jasmine's face, and my husband is watching a movie on Netflix or something that I don't really want to watch it. It's like one of those action movies. So Lulan, yay Lulan, my first comment here, just letting you know Target seeks a Princess Jasmine cereal and soup. They seek a cereal and soup? Or they sell a Princess Jasmine cereal and soup, I'm assuming. That's awesome. I'll have to check that out. Ooh, what soup? What soup is this? Like Campbell's soup? I don't know. Trisha B, yay! Trisha B is back. And she says, I'm back. Sorry if I'm annoying you, but you never go live, so this is cool for me. Yo, no, it's cool for me. Thank you for even tuning in to watch. So I really appreciate that somebody's even commenting, you know, so... yeah, she says, I need that puzzle set. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then Lulan says, yeah, sell, yeah. So I got you, girl. Yeah, I know this puzzle set is cool. I'm not going to lie. It's really nice. Whoa, it says very bad connection. Why is my connection bad? I don't understand. I wonder if it's... So I don't know what's up with my connection. What's all that about? Okay. Sorry, OG Olivia said, can you do some makeup tutorials for other Disney princesses? I would love to, but I don't know like the official makeup for the other princesses. So I feel like I would just be doing what I thought would be a good makeup tutorial. But yeah, no, maybe I could try. And it's interesting because I guess I would be able, like if I did a Cinderella makeup tutorial, I guess it would be like on a darker complexion. I don't know, because usually, you know, you'll see like, I feel like an official, I don't know. Do you know, does that make sense? Never mind. I won't go there. But I'll try. I'll see if who would you have me do? That's my question for you. Who would you want me to do? Let's see, what else we got here? Lulan says, you answered me on my birthday, best day ever. Oh, happy birthday to you, Lulan. Happy birthday. And then Demetria writes, lots of love from Dubai. It's 5 a.m. over here, but my vacation isn't over yet, so it's all good. That's so awesome that you're in Dubai. Oh my gosh, how come I'm not in Dubai? I need to get there. Isn't that like where Jasmine would be hanging out right now? The real life Jasmine? She would be in Dubai, I feel. I don't know. I mean, I would want to go to Dubai. Isn't that like one of the coolest places, I hear? That's what I hear. I don't know. So, yeah, like, thanks for how are you up so early? I wish I could get up at 5 a.m. That would be awesome. I've tried to get up at 5 a.m., you know, just to have more hours in the day, but it's hard sometimes to get up when you're like in your cozy, snuggy bed. But, no, you guys, I saw Rachel today. It was so amazing. And shout out to Rebecca if you are watching this. Rebecca is a girl who we've connected with Rachel and I have connected with on social media. And for those of you who don't know, Rachel Hinkle used to perform Snow White at Disney when I used to work there. So she and I, she's who encouraged me to go on YouTube in the first place. So she's the reason I even have a YouTube channel. So, oh, Joseph is writing, I loved your video with Rachel. Thank you. Are you talking about the first confessions video or the live video earlier today? But regardless, thank you. Trisha B writes, Elena of Avalor makeup tutorial. Oh yeah, I know. Great. Thank you for that advice. Thanks. Yeah, I will so look that up. That would be so fun to do. Thank you for that suggestion. That's awesome. Ooh, and we could even do Moana. Let's do some Moana too. Yeah. Yay, Disney. Yeah. Okay. Lulan says that's what I was thinking. Okay, live. Thank you, Joseph. Elena makeup. Okay. Okay. All right. I gotta get that done. I gotta get it done. Let's see. Let's try to put my skills to the test there. OG Olivia says, I think Snow White would be different and cool, or maybe Pocahontas. Oh yeah, I've done a Pocahontas one before. I did the official Pocahontas that I used to do at Disney. But maybe I could even try to, I don't know, do a modern take on her. They've kind of changed her look at Disney, so I'm kind of curious how they might have also changed her makeup. So, yeah. One of the things that I remember with the Pocahontas makeup was the brown eyeliner. With Jasmine, it was always like jet black and dramatic, but then with Pocahontas, it was a lot of natural colors, natural, very natural, no false eyelashes, brown eyeliner, like nude shadows, and yeah, bronzer kind of thing. Nice, like autumny type lip. So I remember that. Oranges, kind of felt like it was like fall makeup almost. But yeah. Let's see, let's scroll down here. You two have great chemistry. She and I feel like that too. Like I wish that Rachel lived closer to me, because then we could talk together about all of our Disney adventures and what it was like. Hello, Barbara. Casey Magic Girl says, hello, what type of dance class to be friends with a Disney character at Disney World? You know, the dancers that I talked to, I remember asking them that type of question, and they all said that it was so important to have a core foundation in ballet, because ballet, I guess, is one of the most strict, or what is it? Like, it's just a great foundation. Like they instill a great deal of discipline into you. I guess it's a very disciplined dance. And so if you have a great foundation in ballet dance, then I guess it makes it easier to transfer into other dance disciplines. I'm assuming, I don't know. But I remember them talking about how the importance of having a core foundation in ballet. That's what they told me. But I mean, then you also had people who had never taken a dance class in their life, who were actually good. I was not good, and I had never taken a dance class really, or maybe a little bit. But there were people who they had a knack for picking up choreography. And so, I mean, you know, I guess you just don't know until you audition. But I definitely highly recommend being as prepared as you possibly can be. And I just think it's so important to, just be as prepared as you possibly can be. Take acting classes and stuff. Ben and Aaron says, this is really embarrassing, but my girlfriend really wants to have, whoa. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to answer all of these types of questions. Yeah, that's great that you want to wait till marriage. I would, I tend to be, never mind. I won't get into all of that. Let's see. Jenn says, what is your workout eating regimen? Are you the same from your Jasmine days? I am not the same from my Jasmine days. I stopped nursing my son, which, like when I was breastfeeding, it's like the calories, it's easy that like anything I would eat, he would suck it out of me kind of thing. And it was easy to kind of keep my weight down after pregnancy, like without even trying, like, you know, but now that I've stopped breastfeeding, I'm like, oh man, that bowl of ice cream is just sitting on me now. I can't, you know, like, not that I shouldn't be overindulging, but like he was kind of my saving grace. But now that I'm not nursing, I have to really start to watch it now. I've kind of noticed it's only within the past couple weeks to a month that I've stopped nursing, like 3 weeks. And I've definitely noticed a difference. So I definitely need to, step up my salads a bit more and But yeah, I mean, your body definitely changes after baby, and it's like before my waist was smaller, like naturally, but now, you've got two kids that have come out, stretched out your belly, and so it's not as tight as it once was. But anyway, oh, thank you, Jen. You look great. Oh, thank you. No, but I'm doing, like, I'm starting to work out. Like this week I worked out 4 times. Last week I worked out 2 or 3 times. But this week I did the Jillian Michaels 20-minute workout. What is it? The 30-day shred. It's really good for helping me get slowly back into shape. So yeah. So were you in Fantasmic for the finale as Jasmine? No, I never got to do Fantasmic. That's so sad. I really wanted to do Fantasmic. Yeah, sorry, I'm like trying to keep track of time because I want to go to bed when my husband does. But what was I gonna say? No, I never got trained in it. I would have had to have gone to a few more dance classes, I think. They wanted you to just be a little bit better than I was. We need some plus size Disney princesses. I feel you, Lulan. Am I pronouncing that Lulan or Lulan? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, I feel you, girl. I feel you. Maybe they'll come out with one. I was kind of happy to see that the Moana doll wasn't like perfectly stick thin. Did any of you notice that? Because we have the Barbie, or like the Barbie doll size of Moana, and her legs are definitely thicker. Her arms are a little fuller next to the Barbie dolls and the Rapunzels next to her. So I was really happy to see that. Carrie says, I love your videos. I love hearing your stories and experiences. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for saying that. That makes me feel so good. Leah, I see your comment. I love your videos. Thank you. Sending love back to Leah. Leah Cruz, homegirl. When was the last time you went to Disney? Let's see. The last time I went to Disney, I went with my friend Fuki last Monday. I want to say it was last Monday. Yeah, last Monday, I think. And we ran around England at Epcot. My kids were a sweaty mess. It was really hot. It's really hot these days. So we don't get out during the summer. We don't make it out to Disney as often as we do like in the spring and fall and winter, because the weather is so perfect. Oh, Lulin. Okay, good. It's how my little brother used to pronounce Lauren as a kid. Okay, sorry, I just saw that. Leah, hey, you're back. Yes, Moana is younger looking and not so adult too, which I love. Oh yeah, that's a good point. She is younger. Yeah, she's more teenage. Nicole Gutierrez says, yes, even in the movie, Moana looks a bit plump in places. Yeah, healthiest. Yeah, she is the healthiest looking Disney princess. And she's strong too. She's not like some, she's not just sitting around in a hammock under like eating coconuts. She's like out and about running. She's a strong girl. I think that's a good visual for girls to have. Leah May, hi Jennifer, hey. Caitlin says, I was there last Friday. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think, did we go to Disney Springs? We go to Disney Springs a lot. Like my husband and I will go on Sundays to Disney Springs. It's a little bit chilly, so if I'm like shaking, I need a blanket. I'm in the dining room away from my husband, and there's like blankets in the living room. Yeah, we go to Disney Springs a lot on Sundays. Ashley Marie says, what's the most important piece of advice you have for first-time Disney World visitors? Ooh, fast passes. I really want to do a video on the fast pass, how to use a fast pass. I just feel like that's gonna be a hard video to film, because Q&As are really easy for me, because I can just sit down and like answer a question. For the fast pass, like how to actually use it, I feel like I'm gonna have to like research and look things up. My husband like did all the hooking us up with fast pass, like getting started with it, so he took a lot of the guesswork out for me. But no, like I was riding that big spaceship Earth at Epcot, and there was a family behind me that was like all angry that people were using fast pass and getting in front of us. It wasn't really a long line, but there were still some people with fast passes, and they were like saying, oh, fast passes are so expensive and all this. Like, I didn't realize just how misinformed people were about fast passes. They're free to use for, I think, every Disney guest, I'm pretty sure. It just really was kind of surprised by that. Was I gonna say? No, the importance. I cannot state how much, like, the importance of the fast pass. So yeah, okay, I'll have to try to, like, make sure. Oh, it says you have to pay for fast passes at Universal. Oh yeah, that is true. But, like, I guess with the annual pass at Disney, we don't have to pay extra. And I want to say even for the day passes, I don't think you have to pay extra for a fast pass at Disney. But it is complicated. Like, you have to have the app, I think, to use the Disney Fast Pass. It's not super simple. And so I think if I just take the time to, like, research everything people need to know and then just make it easy and put it in a video so that people can easily watch it and share it, I think that could help somebody. So Joseph Smith, love your channel. Thank you so much. Love you, Joseph. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Leia's over there saying, yeah, fast passes are free. Yeah, Leia, you're good. Leia has a YouTube channel. Leia tackles everyone, and she and I are planning to collaborate at some point once we get a chance and can merge our schedules. And I love, am I saying, I forget, I think you said it's pronounced Leah. But yeah, she's a Disney mom YouTuber, and so if you like Disney haul videos, she's your girl. So anyway, sorry, let's see. Caitlin Sugg says you don't have to have the app. You can use the Fast Pass kiosks around the park. Oh, see, I didn't even know. I just know I have the app. Well, see, I feel like even for myself, there's just a lot of things that I don't even know, and I feel like maybe I should just gather a bunch of information and put it in a video. But all I know is that Fast Pass, having Fast Passes has been, it's so vital for me, especially as a mom with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. To have those fast passes, I can just go to the park, get on the kids' favorite rides, and then, like, if there's little breaks in between the fast passes, I'll have time to, like, actually wait in another line. And also, I guess, knowing which lines are the ones that are important to have fast passes for, because some rides, like the teacup ride at Disney or the carousel ride at Magic Kingdom, I feel like it's kind of a waste of a fast pass. Like, those lines are always short, but if you know which lines you need to have fast passes for, I think, like, having that kind of information is important. So let's see. Henry, hey, I like the love videos. Oh, you love the videos, or you like the videos? Oh, thank you so much, Henry. I think I've read your stuff in the past, so thanks for watching my channel. Not live videos. Oh, okay, I got you. Do you ever run into any staff at Disney that recognize you from your Jasmine days? You know, not from my Jasmine days. I ran into a Princess Jasmine who used to work with me. She did Jasmine and Pocahontas. I ran into her at the library where I live for our kids. We were there for, like, they have, like, little story time for kids. And that's kind of funny that I ran into her there. But when I go to Disney now, I run into people who know me from my YouTube channel. So that's really fun for me. And then, but yeah, so those are the people that I meet now at Disney. People who watch my YouTube channel. And then, like, I've been randomly lately, especially ever since having kids, I feel like I've been reconnecting a little bit kind of with the moms who were princesses and now we're moms. Like, just Orlando moms, I guess, is kind of, you know, we're doing the kid thing. So have you seen Adventures with Isabel's YouTube channel? I'm subscribed to her channel, and I've run into her. I was at Ulta in our plaza, like right up the road from our homes, and I ran into her there. And so she's so beautiful in person, you guys. Like, I feel like her pictures don't do her justice at all. She's really pretty in person. No, I mean, not that she's beautiful in her pictures too. Sorry, that came out wrong. But no, she's a beautiful girl, and she's a lovely Jasmine. So, yeah, I wish that I could hang out with her more. In, like, some of the girls who do Jasmine, I communicate with them on social media, and I would love to meet up with them at Disney Springs. It's just really hard sometimes for me to be able to get out of the house without my kids, because I don't think I would ever want to really meet up with anybody with my kids. unless they were like serious kid lovers, because I know how it was for me before I had kids. Like I get like kids require so much attention. Like a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, they pretty much need like 100% of your devotion, your attention. So you can't really enjoy shopping or talking with people. It's kind of a full-time job. So I feel like if I hung out with them, it would be like all about my kids. And so, but I have tried to get together with some. Usually when I have gotten together with people from YouTube or social media, I have my mom watch my kids, and I'll go out for a couple of hours and meet somebody for coffee or something. But then like that's anyway. So it's just kind of hard to coordinate schedules all the time. Trisha K writes, Henry says, I have to run. Thank you so much, Henry, for coming and watching me. Let's see. Madison says, I was wondering if you can wear colored contacts while working as a Disney princess, like if you were cast as Jasmine but had green eyes. I feel like some of the Princess Jasmines, they will cast them with green eyes and they don't make them wear contacts. So I've met a couple of green-eyed Jasmines, not only like since I've had kids, but also when I used to work at Disney. I remember they hired a girl who had really big green eyes and they never made her wear contacts. But usually they hire girls with brown eyes to do Princess Jasmine. It's just every so often they'll throw a green-eyed girl in there. I don't know why, but they do. Because I guess like physically, when you see them in person, they look like the princess. Like I can see where they would think, you know, so-and-so, like their face shape looks like Jasmine, but it's just they have green eyes. I don't know, but usually like a Cinderella, if she has green eyes, they'll give her blue contacts. It's pretty much, I've only really seen them give girls who have green eyes blue contacts, but I rarely, or I don't think I've ever seen them give contacts to a brown-eyed girl. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. Sarah B says, I love your videos. Thank you so much for liking my videos. That means a lot. Natalie Marie says, what type of discounts did you receive as a Disney employee? Ooh, they were awesome. Could your family use your benefits? Yes. I was able to get my sister in free every single summer. My sister lives in California. Well, she was in Monterey. Now she's in San Jose. So shout out to everyone in San Jose if anybody's from California or like has been to San Jose or whatever. But no, so she would come with her kids every summer and I would totally hook them up. Those strollers, to rent a stroller at Disney, it costs like at least $20. So I would get that for free every time she would come. So she didn't have to pay all that extra for strollers. She got in free. 20% off of merchandise generally through the year, although that could be higher depending on your status, or like if it was Christmas time, it was 50% off. So that was, I usually would wait until Christmas, like I think around November, the end of November, they would give you that really big discount of 50% off starting then through the new year. So I used to wait during the year if something was really expensive, you know, and just wait till Christmas, and that's when you do all your shopping. Do you do any fur characters? I did do fur characters during my time. Now I worked there 2004 to 2009, so it's been years since I've worked in entertainment. But I did do Wendell Bear. Does anyone remember Wendell Bear from the Country Bears? He was pretty ridiculous looking. Friar Tuck, Pluto at one point, Mr. Smee. I used to do Mr. Smee in the Spectro Magic Parade. He had a little routine. Who else did I do? I did Kermit the Frog once. That's kind of cool. Flameheart writes, what did you do when a kid came up to you speaking a language you couldn't understand? Usually kids were really, really shy, especially if they weren't from this country. Although I kind of feel like the Hispanic people, like my family's Colombian, so I kind of feel like our culture can tend to be outgoing. So I understood them. So if they came up talking to me, you know, I would kind of, you're not supposed to speak in a different language, but if they spoke Spanish and I spoke Spanish, I remember talking to them in Spanish a little bit. Like kind of, I kept my voice down so it wasn't obvious to everybody that I was speaking in a different language, but I would for a Spanish speaker. they got that little extra benefit, I guess. But like a French kid, I remember French people, they were very quiet and they really didn't say a whole lot. And I think they kind of knew, like they knew that they didn't speak the same language as the characters. So they weren't really chatty or asking a ton of questions. And, you know, I think, and same thing with the Japanese people, they weren't asking a ton of questions because they did speak a different language. And, you know, if they didn't speak your language, I mean, they weren't, I don't know, they just weren't super chatty. So I don't think it was really that big of an issue, really, that I can remember. It was never an issue. I think if you guys watched my one video that I did of like my funniest memories, if I talked to you about the Cajun dude, like he was the case. There was one guy who was, or I guess Creole is the language that they speak. I'm sorry, I'm not totally familiar with Louisiana culture, but he was speaking like the guy from The Water Boy. Does anyone remember The Water Boy? That one guy who was like, I don't want to do the impression now, but because my kids are sleeping and I don't want to be too loud. But yeah, like that is kind of the most awkward different language situation that I ever had. Anaya says, how did you answer a question you didn't know how to answer? Oh, how did I answer? A lot of improv. Like, I'm trying to think of a question that I didn't know how to answer. I guess like the worst question that you could possibly get from a kid was when I used to do Pocahontas and they would say, you don't look like Pocahontas. That was the worst. And then I used to say, what did I say? How did I say it? And I was more prepared for it at the time, you know, because you're in character. But I think I used to say something like, well, if you were drawn into a cartoon, you wouldn't look like yourself either. Or something to that effect, like how if you're drawn into a cartoon, you're not going to look exactly like yourself either. So I would kind of like throw it back at them kind of thing. But you've got to be fast and you've got to be sure of yourself and confident. No matter what you say, you've got to be confident that what you are saying is the right answer. Whether it is or not, you're kind of pulling it out of a hat. Vincent A says, since lots of ethnic girls are now cast as Jasmine and Pocahontas and oh no, my thing here is saying I have a very bad connection. Oh no. I'm so sorry. It's saying that I have a very bad connection. So it just like cut out kind of. Sorry, I was talking to Vincent A. I was answering your question. Since a lot of ethnic girls are now cast as Jasmine and Pocahontas. Okay. Yeah, I would like to think that they would have cast me as Elena because we didn't have a lot of ethnic girls auditioning back then. I hope that there are more ethnic girls who are being bold enough to audition, because that might be why they didn't have, because I remember being like, why is it that all the Pocahontas girls are white? Like, 'cause not that nothing, my daughter's half white, my husband's white. I'm not trying to, you know, but I was just kind of like, why is that? You know, like, and I was like, at least I'm ethnic. Like, maybe they'll put me as Pocahontas too. So I remember when I got cast as Jasmine, I was like, do you think I can be Pocahontas too? I mean, that girl over there, you know, she's painting her eyebrows over there, like, to be black, you know, so, but I like to think that they would have seen me as Elena. I don't know. Leah May is asking, did you ever interact with Jafar or a genie? Oh yeah. Especially my first year, they always had Jafar, and I remember like toward the end. Okay, my connection's really bad, so this is probably my cue to start wrapping up this little live chat with you guys. I was having so much fun chatting with you, but I should get to bed soon anyway. But I'll answer one last question. Let's see, let me see. This is from Val Stanton. Do you think it would be difficult to learn how to be a character performer if you don't come from a background in acting? I don't know, that's possible, but I mean, so many girls don't have a background in acting and they made it through. And so I feel like if they could do it, you know, why can't you? Like, you know, you never know until you audition. And it's so hard because you risk so much when you go to audition. You put your heart out on the floor, and you've just opened it up for someone to go and crush your dreams, you know, kind of thing. At least that's how I used to feel when I would go to auditions and get rejected. Because I think if you've watched my channel, you might have heard me talk about, I used to do like little commercial auditions here in Orlando. So I was constantly getting my heart like stomped on for these little commercial auditions. But so you're always putting yourself out there. But yeah, they did have girls who didn't have any kind of background in acting, and they simply had the desire to do the job. And for some girls, that was enough. They had everything, the casting decided they had everything else that they needed, and they could work with you there. And I'm sure that you also, if some girls were a little rusty in the beginning, you know, you, like anything, the more you do it, the better you become. Practice makes perfect. And they train you and they help you and they coach you. They're there for you to help you. So they want to see you succeed. So if they see you have something in you, then, you know, great. But okay, I think I'm gonna get ready to go to bed now. I had so much fun chatting, and I hope to do more live videos now that I've discovered YouTube Live. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to upload soon and more. You know, it's a little tricky with two kids, and I'm by myself. It's not like I see some couples on YouTube, and I'm like, my husband's like not into the YouTube thing, so he's like, you know, I'm on my own doing this kind of thing. But anyway, okay. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. It means a lot to me, and love to you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.